Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Do you remember the song called Deathbed that goes, "Don't stay awake for too long, don't go to bed"? Exactly! That song came out in 2020 and became very booming. Wait, do you even remember what is going on in 2020? Let me tell you about it. My name is Devira Aulia from Rancaekek High School. A perfect timing to one and all of us, I would like to say thank you to the Almighty God for giving us never-ending blessings. Also thank you to Erlangga for the opportunity. 2020 is part of COVID-19 era. Since coronavirus appeared in 2019, World Health Organization set a pandemic in 2020. However, taking you back to the coronavirus era is not my goal today. Yet, I will tell you about what is the impacts of pandemic towards our mental health. We can't deny that social distancing and everything about COVID pandemic is very challenging. A lot of information delays, fake news, and job loss. Even globally, the number of layoffs due to the COVID-19 pandemic is predicted to reach 195 million people in the second quarter of 2020 by International Labour Organization. Financial instability, also illness and grief have led to many reports of mental damage. As a result, the Lancet research states that globally, 42% people around the world, especially adults, suffer from physiological and thought disorders such as symptoms of stress, anxiety, overthinking, and depression. On the other hand, loneliness through isolation makes a lot of people uncontrollable in their speech, language with changing pitch, tempo, and volume, and cause them to act uncharacteristically. However, not only adults but also children and teenagers feel the same way. In the research for the World Economic Forum's Global Risk Report 2021 with Zurich Insurance Group, 80% of young people around the world experience a decrease in mental health during COVID-19 pandemic. I am one of the many young people who have been mentally affected by the pandemic. Do you remember when social distancing was announced for the first time? It causes us to feel lonely because our interactions with friends are restricted to reduce the spread of coronavirus. Teenagers feel pressured, stressed, and depressed because they have to adapt to a much different way of learning and different environment. The long-term effect on their mental health is that they lose confidence and start to act isolated. And that is the impacts of pandemic towards our mental health. May we always be under God's protection. May we always stay healthy and have a much better time in the future. Finally, allow me to share a rhyme. Erlangga give us an impression. The events are so glorious. Thank you for your attention. You are very precious. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.